So with the upcoming release of the new bow with the built-in rangefinder in it, I feel we should probably do some bow hunting. That's a good bull. That's a real good bull. Should be like a... about like a 900s. Alright, well it looks like he's actually stopped out there at about 38 yards. Great looking bull. Hopefully he comes a little bit closer. Although I don't really like a front-on shot like that. But we'll get ready here soon. And he should turn. We're taking it. And he smoked. Of course, I just had to have an airplane fly right over the top of my house right when I was about to take the shot, but sometimes it happens. What are you gonna do? Now, for those of you that don't know, in the next coming update, we're gonna be getting a new bow. Well, it's actually gonna be 2 different variations of it, but it's only one new style of a bow. And it's gonna come with a range finding sight, so there's gonna be 2 dots. One will actually be the range. You'll put that dot where you want to mark the range, and the other one will be the actual sight that you're going to use to aim. So it's going to be pretty sweet because you can actually use only one bow. You don't have to pull out your rangefinder all the time to get a range. And it's really going to be nice, especially if we have a giant down potential bull or a buck coming in and we don't have time to keep range finding them. We can literally just draw back, get the range, and take the shot. Now, as far as the Luminox, or tracer arrows, I guess what they're called, I'm not really that impressed because to me they just seem like, okay, after the impact, then it will help you find the animal, but I don't really have troubles finding the animals. I just want to be able to know where I actually do hit sometimes. And for this case, I don't really think that that's going to help. I feel like, yeah, it might help you find the animals after they're down, but for the most part, I'm not really too impressed with the tracer arrows. I would say it should be a little bit more like this. Now, do you see how it's a constant glow? There's no blinking, and you can see exactly where you hit. Even if you want to take a little bit further of a shot, say for instance this whitetail out here at about 70 yards out, we'll be able to know pretty much exactly where we're going to hit. Here we go. So I haven't used this bow in a long time, but I think the bottom is 60? Maybe? Maybe not? I mean, it looked pretty good to me. It's saying body, but the point is, look where we hit. You can see. That, I would say that was a heart shot, but you can call it whatever you want. The point is, look how good you can see that tracer sticking out. This is what's supposed to happen. Not a bad sized bull, but I was actually trying to only get a single lung. Instead, we got double lung and liver, so he didn't really go anywhere. Alright, so we hit our bull here, and he ran this way. Vital organ hit. He's down right here. Looks like he went maybe like 40, 50 yards. Great looking bull, though. Definitely should be close to a 900s. Let's take a look. And he's going to score 894. Made a right lung, liver, stomach shot. Beautiful shot, 18 yards out. And we got ourselves a nice bull down. He's actually not as big as I thought, but he's a good bull. A really solid bull. Well, that's not a bad looking buck. Looks to be like a nice 10 point, maybe a 12 point buck coming this way. And what the heck? What kind of elk is that? I mean, those antlers look horrendous. Like, that is... wow. That is embarrassing. Okay, let's not lose our buck. This is what is pretty impressive here. A really good looking buck. I'd say he should be close to... oh, is he gonna stop and feed right there? I guess he is. 60 yards out. Okay. We have a bad crosswind, and what is this elk doing? Alright, well anyway, since the elk passed us, we have this buck out here at about 60 yards out. We have a decent wind, but it's a crosswind, so if we go for a 60-yard shot, might not turn out too well. So we're gonna have to put out a call and see if we can't get him to come closer. You gonna come? No? Okay then. That should bring him. Really? There we go. They're running in now. They're literally running in. It went from they didn't care at all to all of a sudden they're running in. But this buck's out here about like 45 out. Not the greatest angle. But if he turns a little bit more, we'll go for it. There we go. What is he doing? What is he doing? What? What is he doing? I honestly don't even know how far he was, but we just absolutely smoked him. Oh. I guess he was 60, and that was a double lung heart shot at 60 yards. Wow. I wish I could take credit for that, but I honestly was not trying to hit the heart. But I mean, I was trying to get double lung. So 870 on him. Great looking buck. Very good. That's actually kind of funny. If you guys have been watching my Hunting Unlimited videos lately, we tried to do a bow hunt for whitetail yesterday, and I couldn't even get a single lung hit at 25 yards. Now I'm hitting them 60 yards, perfect heart shot in Call of the Wild. So that's the difference. In Hunting Unlimited, it's really, really challenging to use a bow. Almost too challenging, to the point where it's like, I don't know if you knew this, but the very first buck in that hunt, it took me 1 hour real time to get close to him. And the second buck, it was like an hour and 30 minutes. And then we ended up getting, well, like a body hit, but still. Anyways, we're going to take one of these does down here while we're at it, because we already took down pretty much the biggest buck in the herd. So here we can take a heart shot. I mean, this bow is pretty accurate because we actually have pins. The only thing that they could actually improve on this sight is, say they could put lighted sights on it. Like if they had a little dot on the end of each one of these pins, a little fiber optic dot, it would be perfect. Kind of like the new sight that they have coming out here. Now the cool part is it's going to be lit up so you'll be able to see it, but the bad part is it's only one dot, and in real life I've never hunted with a single dot. Those are called I believe optimizer sights. Yeah, optimizer, where you can actually zero in for whatever yardage you're at. So say you're going to go shoot your bow at 20 yards and you have kind of like your deer crossings around 20 yards away. You keep your pin sighted in at 20 yards. But if you're going to be going out to a place where you know you're going to be taking farther shots, you want to keep it zeroed in for 40. And if they come closer, you're going to have to either adjust it while they're coming in or just hold low. I mean, if I ever had an optimizer sight, I would just keep that thing right at 30 and hold a little bit higher if it was further. And if it was closer, I would hold right for the heart. So, but I know people, I've had friends in the past that actually use optimizer sights, and they try to adjust the pin. They always keep it zeroed in for 20, but then when the buck comes out to 40, they try and adjust the sight, set it to 40, and the buck notices them and then busts. And then they never even get a shot. So in reality, the best situation to do, or the best thing to do, would be just keep it zeroed in for 30. That way, anything up like 40 or 50, just hold a little bit higher, and if it's closer, just aim low. You won't have that problem where the buck's gonna bust you. Well, actually, the best solution would be what I've said in the beginning. Just get 5 pins, or 6, whatever you want. But that way, like in real life, how I have mine set, the top pin is 20, and if it's closer than 20, I just hold a little bit low, and then it goes 30, 40, 50, 60, and that's pretty much all I really need. You're not really going to be taking 60-yard shots anyways, although I did take a 62-yard shot when I was 17, and that was pretty cool. Anyways, let's pick up this doe. Should have been a heart shot. It was a heart, double lung, and heart shot, so it looks like we actually got 2 double lung and heart shots in this. Alright, looks like we have another buck coming in here. This one's not quite as big. He's actually quite small, about 70 yards out here, but I was hoping there'd be a bigger one somewhere around. If not, we definitely need to take out this smaller one. Now, the funny thing is, the story about how I got my buck at 62 yards, my parents were actually vacationing in Mexico, and it was Christmas, and I remember calling my dad and telling him I just hit a big buck. and he asked how far it was, and I told him it was 60 yards, and he got all mad at me. But then I told him, well, he only ran like 50 yards, and I found him. It was a double lung shot. And then he said, well, you still shouldn't take a shot that far, but good shot. So I'll always remember that. That was a pretty cool moment. 62-yard double lung shot with my bow and Luminox. Looks like this buck here is about 60 yards out, actually. So if he stays right there. Actually, was he not 60? See, right here would be perfect if we had the rangefinder. That was interesting, because he's about 60. Did I use the wrong pin? Like, what just happened there? That was so strange. So right now he's about 70. Maybe 65, but still, we didn't have much of a wind. What is going on? What is going on? Alright guys, so while we're sitting there messing around in that buck at 60, we have another buck out here. I can't see how big he is just yet, but I can tell it's a buck. He's 66 out. And I would take the shot, but I can't see him through the tree there. Can I? Sort of. Is that him? No, that's not. There's two bucks. Two bucks here. That's a small buck there, but this is the buck. Oh, that's a great looking buck. 48 yards away, slightly quartering at us. But that's a shot. It's definitely a shot. Didn't miss that time. I honestly have no clue how we missed that other buck. Twice. Alright, so it looks like this other buck's about to step out here. He's about 60, but he's in a little bit of thick brush here. He should step out any minute now. I mean, the buck that we hit from, well, we didn't hit, we missed from before. Is that him? It is him. I mean, he's not very special, but I would really like to take him down. I really would. But we might be able to get a double here, 43. If he doesn't go any more into the brush, I can kind of see him. He's smoked. Wow. I mean, I could just barely see a silhouette of him. So here's the smaller of the two. Not a bad sized buck, but let's take a look. Double lung shot at 43 yards out. Perfect shot on him. Ended up with a 772. Kind of interesting looking rack on him. And this is the bigger of the two. Great looking buck. I feel like he might be a gold, and if that's the case, we'll get him mounted. He is a gold indeed. 836 right lung, liver, stomach shot. That was a little bit further back, but still a pretty good shot. 49 yards out and a great looking buck. So it just so happens that we have a really small moose coming our direction here. I don't know how he doesn't see us, but we only have the 420s equipped. So we're going to have to go for a heart shot. Don't really have much choice. We're going to have to wait until he comes as close as he can and slows down. Or we'll go for a liver shot. And I believe we got it. Oh, almost put two into him. Yeah, we definitely got it. So here's our bolt and left lung, stomach. So we tried to hit liver, but literally somehow it went right through the liver but didn't hit it. That's very interesting. I mean, how do you hit right in the middle of the left lung and the stomach, which is right where the liver is, but yet you don't hit the liver at 12 yards away? Wow. Okay. Okay. I mean, at least we got lung. I'm happy with that. That's a pretty good bull. Well, two things just happened. One, the big bull is right here, 38 yards away. And two, this cow is completely blocking any and all the vitals of this bull. So the only chance we have is to take a shot as soon as her head lifts up, or try and call him out a little bit further into the open. And the third thing that's happening is it's raining, so that's kind of unfortunate too. Once he steps out, that could work. perfect. And he's going down. And yeah, slightly high. I would definitely call that slightly high. Double lung shoulder blade at 30 yards out. See, he was 30 and I was holding for about like 35. Not a bad looking bull. 859. Well, that's kind of interesting. Okay, so I came over here to look for whitetail and there was probably like 20-25 ducks here. Everything spooked. And I saw one duck over here. And sure enough, that's a dime potential duck right there. He's about 240 out. So we're going to get the 22 pistol quick. And go for about like a 220 yard shot. See, it's showing 218, but he's about 170. Alright, here we go. About 170 yards out. Got him! Yes! Whew. That was a close one. Because if we would have missed, he would have spooked. Because at closer than 200, I found out that they spook pretty easily. Alright guys, here he comes. Could be our second diamond mallard duck. One with the bow, and one with the 22 pistol. Alright, here he is. Let's see how we did. It's a diamond! 970. We hit him. Actually, that wasn't a bad shot. Just a little bit off to the left side. We hit him in the right phalanges at 178 yards. A diamond duck. Our second diamond mallard duck. And this one we got with the 22 pistol. Awesome. Oh, this duck's actually bigger too. This is our first big duck because our other duck that we got with the bow, but that one was a 950s. This duck is a 970, so this is definitely the bigger model version. And I can't wait to put this in our lodge. But before we head over to the lodge, let me show you exactly where we just got this diamond drake mallard duck. We're at Chille. We're actually at Chille Lake, which is way over here, just on this little lake here, the Chille Hiking Village. And it is 11:30 in the morning. Alright, welcome back to the Trophy Lodge. This is our 970 scoring diamond mallard duck. We got him with the 22 pistol. This is our second diamond mallard duck. We just got a diamond with the bow a couple weeks ago. He's actually, oh, let me show you. He is right there. That's our diamond we got with the bow, 954. And now, let me give you a little tour while we're here. There's our couple of thousands out in the front. And I don't have my true rack diamond moose in here. He's in the other lodge, which I could show you that really quick too. There he is. Right there. I mean, I have to show you guys him. He's pretty special. And we got him with the bow too. So yeah, let's hop back over and take a look at our duck. So yeah, this is actually our diamond cinematilla we got. 970 I believe as well. We got him with the pistol, and now we got him with the pistol. So pretty cool. Another diamond mallard duck. And with that, I think that's gonna be a good way to end this video. So I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I want to know what you guys think about the new high-tech pack coming out soon. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.